Research can be undertaken in any kind of environment, as long as you have the interest. True education means fostering the ability to be interested in something. By Somio Ijima. A pleasant day to everyone. My respect to our school's division superintendent, Sir Edilberto Aplinaria, our assistant schools division superintendent, Ma'am Rosemarity Macesar, our SGOD chief, Ma'am Maria Carmela Ablain, and our CID chief, Ma'am Maria Eva Edon, and our SEPSIN research, Sir Bridget Abalorio. Good day, Division of Lanao del Norte. I am Lady Lorenz Cabriana.
Florife V. Jariol.
And I'm Julie C. Maruhom from Tubod Central Elementary School. We are going to present to you our action research entitled Improving Pupils' Achievement in Geometry through the Use of Manipulatives. Introduction. One of the key performance indicators for the performance in the Department of Education is the trend and achievement of every school. This achievement may come from academic competition, co-curricular contest, or a number of passers from prominent schools like Philippine Science High School and Mindanao State University, IDS. The Tubod Central Elementary School contributed the list of passers in the division of Lanao del Norte every year. It showed that the school is performing well in terms of producing quality pupils. But on the other hand, those passers were representing only 3% of grade 6 population. In fact, in the quarterly assessments, 104 out of 213 pupils failed, particularly in plane geometry. One of its reasons is that during the teaching learning process, the special properties of the plane figures are not given significance, while the measurement operation is reduced to abstract and meaningless manipulation of numbers and formulas by Kordaki and Potari of the year 2002. To address this problem, the researchers used manipulatives to give pupils the opportunity to grasp the different representations of geometry: concrete, pictorial, and abstract. This is because manipulatives help pupils visualize mathematical concepts and apply them to real-life situations. Boyas of 2000. Literature states that manipulatives are well suited for mainstream mathematics instruction because they give visual representations to abstract mathematical ideas. By Gold Shani of the year 2015. Hence, researchers used manipulatives to improve the pupils' conceptual understanding during the school year 2019-2020. With the help of the mathematics teachers and the research team, the data were analyzed and interpreted. The research question. The study explored the effect of using manipulative on pupils' achievement in geometry, particularly in finding the area of composite plane figures. Specifically, the study answered the following questions. First, what is the pupil's achievement in geometry before and after exposing them to the application of manipulatives in teaching? Second, is there a significant difference between pupils' pre-test and post-test scores in terms of achievement in geometry after exposing them to the use of manipulatives?
Scope and limitation. This research was conducted in Tubod Central Elementary School to determine the effect of using manipulatives to the learner's achievement in geometry, particularly in finding the area of composite plane figures of grade 6 pupils for the school year 2019-2020. The study involved 40 grade 6 pupils from Section J as participants of the study. A quasi-experimental one-group pre-test, post-test research design was employed to gather data and answer the research questions. Method. Using propulsive sampling, the participants of this study were the 40 grade 6 pupils from Section J of the school year 2019-2020. Moreover, a teacher-made achievement test questionnaire in mathematics was used in this study. It consisted of 10 multiple choice items on the topic of finding the area of composite plane figures. The TMAT-Q is a two-tiered test. In the first tier, the pupils will answer a multiple choice test, and in the second tier, the pupils will provide solution for their answer in the first tier. The TMAT-Q was validated by the experts and will be pilot tested involving 132 pupils from grade 6 Anthurium, Dendrobium, and Hyacinth. After the pilot testing, the reliability of the instrument will be computed using KR20. More so, pupil scores in the TMAT-Q will be interpreted as follows: interval and interpretation. 8 to 10, very satisfactory. 6 to 7.9, satisfactory. 4 to 5.9, fair. 2 to 3.9, poor. 0 to 1.9, very poor. In this study, the teacher concerned as the process owner was oriented on the concepts and processes on using manipulatives in teaching mathematics, particularly in finding the area of composite plane figures. Before exposing the pupils to the use of manipulatives in their learning activities, the pupils were given pre-tests using the aforementioned teacher-made achievement test questionnaire in mathematics, after which the intervention was employed and post-test followed. To answer the research questions, the data were analyzed. In the case of the teaching using manipulatives, the teacher used square tiles representing the square units of plane figures. She let the pupils manipulate these tiles and place them on plane figures, after which the teacher combined the given plane figures to make a composite one. With this, the pupils just counted the number of square tiles to find the area of the given composite figure. After this, the teacher gives the pupils different composite figures and they will be tasked to find their areas using the square tiles. From the activity of using the square tiles as manipulatives, they were able to generalize the process in finding the area of composite figures. The data gathering procedure was done last October 2019. Moreover, proper code of conduct was observed in the collection of data. This was done by letting the participants sign an informed consent stating the purpose of the study and that their participation is voluntary. They were briefed that they are free to back out anytime they want. More so, parental consent was given to their parents, indicating the important conditions and guidelines in the conduct of the study. As part of the data analysis, the data gathered was analyzed using statistical package for social science version 20.0. The following were the treatment made for the data. Arithmetic mean, the overall level of conceptual understanding of the pupils was computed using the arithmetic mean. This was done by adding the scores of the pupils divided by the sum of the total number of the pupils that comprise the group. Paired t-test. This was used to determine the significant difference between pre-test and post-test scores of pupils who are exposed to the use of manipulatives.
Results and discussion. Results. Problem 1. What is the pupil's achievement in geometry before and after exposing them to the application of manipulative in teaching? The performance of the pupils in the experimental groups in the TMATQ in mathematics is depicted in Table 1. During the pretest, the experimental group are classified in the poor achievement. Mean is equal to 2.9750 and the standard deviation is equal to 1.99342. In the post-test results, the group have increased their achievement that reached the category of fair. The mean is equal to 5.800 and the standard deviation of 2.37724. For problem number 2, is there a significant difference between pupils' pretest and post-test scores in terms of achievement in geometry after exposing them to the use of manipulative? The result of the t-test, which compared the pre-test and post-test shown in Table 2 using the paired sample test, revealed that there is a significant effect between the tests. P-value is 0.000. Adjusted mean scores suggest that the use of manipulatives to mean of 5.8 and the standard deviation of 2.37724 is significantly better in enhancing learners' conceptual understanding in geometry. Discussion. Results of this study showed that the use of manipulative in finding the area of composite plane figures is an effective strategy in improving pupils' achievement in geometry. This is because exposure to this strategy provides opportunities for pupils to physically interact with concrete materials, represent mathematical concepts, and provide a bridge from the concrete to the abstract that may result in improving mathematical reasoning and problem-solving skills. By Carbonio of 2013. Mathematical tools like math cubes, counters, groups of tens and hundreds, and other manipulative can build a foundation for children to learn place value, solve algebraic equations, and understand the concept of adding and taking away for subtraction, and also in finding the area of composite plane figures. By Doyas of 2013, Carbonio of 2013, and Plut of the year 2016. Pupils can learn more with the aid of manipulative, especially in mathematics, because it involves more than one senses. As shown in the image below, pupils were able to concretize the concepts on area measurement through the visualization of square units in the plane figures. They perceive that the square tiles, which covers the composite plane figure, represents its area. They can move and count the square tiles to know the area of the composite plane figures. With the use of manipulative, pupils can make the transfer from concrete to symbolic, from Doyas 2013. From the idea of square tiles that represents the area of the composite plane figure to multiplying the length and width of plane figures. The participants were given questions like in Figure 1 and Figure 2. Some of them answered the questions by making square tiles from the composite plane figures given based on the measurement of its length and width. Then they just simply count all the square tiles to find the area of the figure. The effectiveness of using manipulative in improving pupils' achievement in geometry, particularly in finding the area of composite plane figures, is supported by some studies. According to the findings of those studies, it was observed that manipulative increased the mathematics achievement. by Graham of 2013, Kablan of 2016, Contas of 2016, and Holmes of 2013. Manipulative promotes greater conceptual and procedural understanding and improves pupils' achievement in mathematics. This increased pupils' motivation. It holds their interest longer than direct instruction, and it allowed them to learn while having fun. By Doyas of 2013 and Contas of 2016. Conclusion. The result of this study showed that the use of manipulative significantly contribute in improving pupils' achievement in geometry, particularly in finding the area of composite plane figures. There is a significant difference between the result of pre-test and post-test of the learners exposed to the use of manipulative as shown in the p-value of 0.000. This shows that pupils are more likely to learn if they are exposed to the use of manipulative, to understand more the concept of finding the area of composite plane figures. This study asserts that if the mathematics teachers develop more manipulative and integrate its use most of the time during instruction to increase pupils' learning. Our recommendation. Based on the result of the study, the researchers would like to recommend the following. First, provide mathematics teachers training on the use of manipulative in teaching geometry, particularly in finding the area of plane figures. Number 2, after the training, monitoring should be done to determine whether the strategy has been adopted by the teachers and to know its effect in varied local settings. Number 3, future researchers may apply the use of manipulative in weekly basis for the greater understanding and improvement of pupils' achievement in mathematics. Number 4, the effectiveness of using manipulative may be tested in large classes, since some of the elementary schools have an average class of 60. Thank you for listening and God bless us all.